Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to a full deck collection review of my favorite top 10 plus crystal decks. So I did one a while ago. I didn't even realize how long ago it was. I just did a close-up review of the Master Teacher Crystal Oracle, and I provided the link to the collection, the deck collection of crystal decks that I had. And I didn't realize that was done in 2019. So I didn't realize time flies. So I wanted to do another deck collection review of all the crystal decks that I consistently use. There are about 14 decks here. They're all crystal decks. Now, I know a lot of people on the channel love crystals like I do. Joining us here, we have quartz, we have some rose quartz here, we have some selenite, we have these. I mean, there's not a spot in my house that does not have crystals. I might even include in the description box a link of all the benefits of crystals. Besides, they're extraordinarily beautiful, but the energy of crystals are amazing. There is not a spot in my home that does not have a crystal. And there was a video that I showed about how using the energy of crystals can really elevate your space, the energy of the people that come in and out of your home, the people in your home. I mean, I went on a whole video about that. But that crystals can be in the decks that you use. I just find that so amazing also to use and get closer and use that crystal energy. Besides being beautiful, but tapping into that energy is amazing. So since the last review, I have added more crystal decks to my arsenal, so to speak. And so I wanted to quickly go over all the decks in case you want to add to your own collection or put it on your wish list or whatever. But some of the really good ones that I've acquired over the years. So mind you, I know I have a lot of videos in the deck collection playlist, the close-up review playlist, all that. And on my website, I listed it all the titles A to Z, and the discounts and things like that I've gotten along the way of doing this channel. But I just want to say too, I mean, this is decks that I've gotten over the course of like 30 years, right? Like 30 plus years. I don't want to age myself, but of doing readings and messages and for others and for myself. So it's not like, this is acquired over the years. So I just want to preface, I don't think I ever say that on the videos, but yeah, so I'm sharing, the decks that I use that have been over years and decades, or, when they come out, I add new ones. So there's going to be some overlap. If you check out the link for the older video, there are some oldies but goodies, right, that made it to this video. But then in this video, there are some newer ones that have come up since then. So I'm going to close my window because I hear them kicking up the construction. Hold on a second. But I love this. I love that I have time to do this right now, because there's nothing better than just getting, just looking at crystals. I find crystals the most amazing, beautiful thing. I can't say enough about crystals. All right, so where should we start? I'm going to start with let me start with the one that I just recently posted to the channel. It came out about a year ago. Rachel Charman. I don't know if it's Raquel or Rochelle Charman, and I apologize. I was actually trying to figure out how to pronounce her name, but I watched a video. It's funny. I watched a video of her recently. She didn't even say her name on the video. I was trying to listen, but she's done plenty of decks. In fact, yeah, this is her other deck that she has, the Crystal Wisdom. If you like mini decks, this is actually a really powerful, very cool deck that, in fact, when I first bought it, I carried it in my purse. You know how you have a slot for your phone in your bag? I used to carry this, and then when I was stuck on the bus or the train, I would pull a card. So maybe I'll show you this one first. This cute little mini deck. I don't buy a lot of mini decks, but this one was one of my tried and true. And like I said, you know how people carry a little crystal with them in their pockets, like a little touchstone? My friends used to do that. I used to do that. You could put it in your bra. You could put it in your bag and all this. But then once I got this, I was putting this in my bag. And whenever I needed it, I had access to all the crystals I wanted. And I felt like I had the power of the crystals with me and all this. But this is Crystal Wisdom. And yes, this is from her as well. And these are mini, but they pack a powerful punch. And in the description box, I'll put links, if you want to check out where to buy. Some of these are, I'll just put the Amazon links. You can buy it wherever you want. And some of them are direct websites, but this was just, you can buy anywhere. But what I love is on the backs, it's all close-ups of the crystals themselves. So I love not illustrated crystals. You're going to see that. I tend to go for the actual picture of a real crystal, right? One of my favorite decks that I'll show you is the Crystal Connections. That was so up my alley. That's from Adam Barlett, where it's actual crystals in their natural, in outdoors, like in an environment. So it's so natural. There's something about, you know, I love the more natural, the better. So the backs, they're all close-ups of the crystal, which I love because I just love, you know, I used to go into crystal shops and pretend, although that was my home. Like I wish I could be surrounded by the biggest, massive crystals there is. In fact, if I had all the money in the world, there's this huge amethyst. It's funny, we just saw the amethyst. It's a big, huge amethyst butterfly. I think it's thousands and thousands of dollars. I would love, my home would be covered from beginning to end. But here you have the backs. I know I'm spending a lot of time. I just find crystals are the most beautiful things on earth. I just find them amazing. So on the backs are the close-ups of the crystals, right? And then on the front will be the actual, what the crystal is and what it's giving you, confidence. I'm confident in all that I do. Let's see what we flip to. Oh, look at this one. I love this one. How pretty is that? So big and bulbous. Divine temple crystal source. I am deeply connected to and an expression of the divine source of the universe. Powerful. Did you just hear the honk? Yeah, these are really beautiful. Do you see? Life purpose, Amazonite. I'm fully aligned to and living my life purpose. Wow, the ones that we're getting. So that's why I love it. This was for balance and peace. But so I used to carry this in my purse. How gorgeous is that? It looks like an angel wing. It is peace. Yes, I am an instrument of peace. So like I said, this is mini, a small deck, but it packs a powerful punch. And I used to carry this in my handbag. So I had all the crystals with me. I didn't have to carry a bag of crystals with me, you know, and I had more than just one touchstone. So I thought it was really, really beautiful. And so let's end it with here. Cycles. I am in the divine flow of my soul rhythms and life cycles. Yeah, you just want to keep on going. I just find them so, so, so beautiful. Expanded awareness. My awareness is expanding with an abundance of clarity. Okay, I'll stop here. But you see how it's really, oh, let's just see this one. Joy. Yes, my soul sings and dances to the vibration of joy. Okay, I'll end it there. But you see, you can really get lost. And then plus, I love just having the access. It's just so pretty. So this is, again, from Rachel Charman, or it's Rochelle Charman, Crystal Wisdom. And this is the mini deck. And then the one that I just showed on the channel was the Master Teacher Crystal Oracle, which was one of her newest ones that just came out about a year ago, maybe. And this is the packaging. It's just exquisite. Gold gilded cards, 33 cards in here. And the guidebook is so extensive. It's literally the video right before this one that inspired me doing an update of this. But there are 33 cards. It's all of the spirit guides known as the Master Teacher. Crystal Divas have gifted this powerful oracle to humanity as a blessing from the Crystal Kingdom. The energy of the crystals and cards act as a reflection of where you are emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, and will support you to navigate the challenges of life and activate the master within. But the guidebook really helps you really connect with the energy and the medicine of the crystal, and she gives you the ceremony to really bring that energy in. So I want to show you. So there are 33 cards and they're gold gilded. So it's really beautiful cards, right? This is the back with the flower of life, gold gilding, and they're big, huge crystals, which I adore, with the keyword right here, master healing, self-healing. So you can lose yourself that way, right? Chakra balancing, soul connection. But what I want to show you is in this guidebook, she really goes into depth. Like you connect, say, chakra ray. Well, what can we hear? Good fortune. Let's get good fortune, right? There's the crystal. You're going to get the crystal medicine, what this crystal brings you about good fortune. Yes, allowing you to receive good fortune, creating abundance on all levels, all of this, right? Then you're going to get the full message from the divas, the full divine message, and then you get the ceremony where you sit with the crystal or the card itself and you tap into the energy and you use it. Well, you would have the good fortune one. And it's a whole ceremony to do to close your eyes and connect with the energy of the crystal. And you do feel your energy shift. So it's really amazing that way. You can use it purposely. Like if you want to call in and connect with more good fortune, you can purposely pick that crystal. You could do a reading. I love decks that are, I love when the crystals are on a black. It pops. It feels like a real crystal. It's big. It's mango size. Some of the crystal decks, it's smaller. But here you have ancient healing. I mean, it's just here, this is where you put your own personal, whatever comes to your mind as your crystal. Like if you close your eyes right now, think of a crystal. What's your crystal that's coming to mind? That's going to be your self-empowerment crystal. That was intentionally left blank. Yeah, distant healing. But see how huge these crystals are. And when she guides you through the guidebook, you can really connect to the energy of the crystal and what the energy of the crystal is trying to heal or give medicine. It's like crystal medicine for your soul at that moment. You can work with the crystal and work with the guidance that she gives during the ceremony, get the message. But I really loved how huge these crystals were, helping you. And once you start looking at the crystals, it starts taking shapes. Like there's one, like the mirror, you can see that it even looks like a mirror. And some of them, it looks like the crystals are joined, and you can see faces in the crystals. I mean, it's almost depicted what the meaning is in the crystal. Like this reminds me of an explosion, and this is for awakening. You just connect with the crystals in a different way. I love crystals that have different shapes, so you can see things in the crystals, and almost like, I forgot the term, when people used to look in a mirror and, oh boy, you guys would know, and you start seeing images within, but it's just really one tribe. Beautiful. I mean, so this is the Master Teacher Crystal Oracle. There are 33 cards in here. There's gold gilding, and this is the backs of the cards. So I had just shown that, and then I realized, wow, I haven't done an updated one in a while. So moving right along, another new one that I got, I adore, and I use all the time on the channel. It's direct from her website. It is Inspire, Change, and Healing, Divine and Crystal Vibration Oracle cards. I adore these cards. I don't know how I found them, to be honest with you. Kind of obscure, you know, when you find an oracle deck, and I have no idea how I found it. I have no idea. I'll give you the link to her website below. I think there's 44 cards directed by the angels, right? The backs of the cards have the heart wings. You just love it. And silver gilding, which, hello, I love. Very clean feeling deck. I love the angel wings here, and I adore this deck so much. I've used it consistently since I bought it. Ready for a change. Here's your crystal. You're going to get the Archangel that's associated with this. What is the message? It is so loving, so wonderful. Then you're going to get the stone message. This is amethyst, so the amethyst message, the action, and the affirmation. I love how it's broken out like that. Absolutely love it. The crystals, again, they're real crystals on the back, the black back. Something about that, it's like you can feel it and touch it. Stay out of the past. You're going to get the Archangel, ask for guidance. Here's your Archangel Gabriel, copper message, the action, the affirmation. I adore this deck. It's one of my favorite purchases. It's one of my top. I know this is in no particular order, but this is one of my top, meaning I've used it, oh my gosh, I mean, consistently. And I just love connecting with the Archangels and the crystals combined. There's something about that. When I first started, you'll see here, it's a theme, like the angels, Archangels, masters, along with the crystals. So it's really powerful. I love when it's combined like that. I love everything about this deck. So speak your truth. It is trust in divine knowing. I love the tone. There's something about lately, the tone has to feel, I know many of you who I'm speaking with, you receive spirit messages, or you receive spirit, right, in your daily. So it's like you want it to resonate in the same tone that you're receiving already. There's something about so deeply loving that I really absolutely adored this deck. Also, what's interesting is the meaning. It was represented in the positioning of the crystals. You're going to notice, like the crystals, if there's two here, it actually, look, connection with the divine. Do you see how it's even connected? It really brings it home. Time to play. You'll feel the energy. This really lovely. Change energy cords, forgiveness. I mean, I could go on forever. Finish what you start. I love these things because you could pull it even on purpose, which I've never done before, to be honest. I don't know why I keep on saying that, but like if you need help with gratitude, you could pull this and use and work with this. And I don't know why I've never used this deck this way. I usually just use it as readings, but I'm finding, like, just as we pick up like a crystal, like rose quartz, when I need it, I'm surrounding myself with more rose quartz. When I want more clearing, I'm like with the selenite. So I don't know why I don't use my crystal decks like that, but I can see that you can use it very intentionally. But I use them in readings, and they're so on point. So on point and so beautiful. I just love using crystals. If you saw my house, my apartment, I mean, there's not a spot that doesn't have crystals. I almost, yeah, I mean, I find it actually affects not just my energy, but the people here and even people who come and visit. I mean, I said that in the other video. It's like my secret weapon. Like I even, yeah, put things by the doorway, come in with good energy. You don't know I'm doing that. I'm like cleansing you, and I'm making sure you're loving and you're bringing positive energy and you're not bringing negative toxicity in here. I have all my crystals all around. So yeah, so I will, this is 44 cards, silver gilding, beautiful. This is Inspire, Change, and Healing. This is Divine and Crystal Vibration Oracle cards. Can't say enough good things about it. This little guidebook is not going to really have much in here. I think, oh, there's a private message in there from her to me. But it was really, really, you can use right away is what I'm saying. So this is one of my all-time faves. All-time faves, I leave it out. I don't even put it away. It is on my desk. Like I constantly use it. I use it in readings on the channel all the time for myself all the time. Another one that's semi-new that I really love that came out with from Energy Muse. I use them a lot. In fact, did I get these from them? No, I did not. I got this from somewhere else. I've gotten, oh, the balancers, the selenite. I love selenite. Selenite is amazing for cleansing and clearing. You cannot go wrong. It charges your other crystals. It cleanses and clears your space and your energy. There is selenite everywhere. It's #1, selenite, selenite, selenite. I have amazing selenite wands. Can't get enough of that either. You could just wave the selenite wand. I did a video about that, cleansing, clear your energy. But I got a lot of great selenite balancers that you see in every reading I do on the channel. They're called selenite balancers. I got it from Energy Muse. They came out with their own crystal deck. This is Heather, who is Energy Muse, and she came out with the Daily Crystal Inspiration. This is the newest one. It wasn't in the other video. And 52 cards in here. Deck for finding health, wealth, and balance. What I like is so clean. So clean, right? So it's very clean. There's something about it that I instantly feel clean. I don't know if it's the white. So you can have a guidebook in here, and you're not going to need the guidebook, I do have to say. These are the backs of the cards. I love that there are 52 cards in here. Very clean. You see how there's like all these crystals on a white backing, instantly not gilded. So here, it's so clean. And here again, big crystals. There's something about this that I really love, that you can feel the energy. And so here you have the crystal, and it literally just says start fresh. So you can literally pull intentionally, keep this with you as like a totem or, on your altar or by you, or do a reading. And it is very clear. Like I would ask, what are the messages, the clear messages that the crystals want to bring to my attention today? And it's like start fresh. Honor your passion, garnet. I mean, they're so clean. I use this deck, so it's like all over the place. But I love how big, I love big realistic crystals. And what does it say? Turquoise, prioritize your health. We have Tiger's Eye, overcome your fears. Here we have, recall your dreams, lepidolite. Aventurine, create your own luck. Create your own luck. Yes. Oh, I love this one. We were getting this a lot. Golden Healer Quartz, open the door. So I just love how crisp and clean it all is. Protect your energy, ground yourself. Just, oh, look at this. I have so much of this stone. Angel Aura. I love Angel Aura. So beautiful, very expensive, but you can look around for deals. Lighten up. I think the Angel Aura is the heart that you see when I do the readings too. Okay, let me just flip around. But you can see, I'll end it here with pyrite. Let the money flow in. Let the money flow in. So these are just gorgeous, gorgeous, very clean cards, crisp images of the crystals, and 52 cards in here, and you can't go wrong with this, doing readings or just connecting with your crystals. I mean, they're just amazing. I love this. Angelite, I have a lot of Angelite. Support is all around you. Let's end it with that. Support is all around you. So this is the Daily Crystal Inspiration from Energy Muse, Heather Askinozy from Energy Muse, where you can get it right from their website too, or now it's also on Amazon and everywhere. But and Daily Crystal Inspiration, it's a really beautiful deck. Another one that I really love too, and I love Tony Salerno. I have all his decks. I did a deck collection review of all his decks, 10 plus decks all in one. Tony Salerno. He's so love based. Everything is so heart based, love based. I just connected with him wholeheartedly, right? You could feel the love in all his decks. This was his first and only crystal deck that he ever did. This is guidance from the heart, of course, guidance from the heart of the earth. He's all about the love. Crystal Oracle, Tony Salerno. Okay, so he's done a gazillion decks. So this is his Crystal Oracle, and it comes with a guidebook. How many cards are in here? I will find out. And you are going to want to read. He's very poetic almost in his meaning. So you'll have black and white pictures. You'll have, what does it stand for? Here's spirituality, positive transformation, meditation, and it will give beautiful time of profound change, positive transformation. It's going to have a lasting impact on every area of your life and to some degree on those around you. Beautiful. Everything he does is so loving. So all his guidebooks I go in because it's so pretty. This is also a very clean deck. There's something about, I love crystals, so look at that. I mean, I just love the backs of these cards. Woohoo. And they're not gilded. And how many cards are in here? Hello. 44 cards. Again, big, chunky, delicious, big, chunky, delicious crystals. I just love crystals so much. Clear quartz. So you're going to want to go in the guidebook because that's where the meanings are. Clear quartz. And look how crisp and clean like the backs of these cards are. Look at how you're in the crystal. So you're in the crystal. Here's the name of the crystal. And you go pyrite. So you're in the crystal. So it's just really beautiful. I love decks where you're just like up close in it. And then you'll connect with the message that he has in the guidebook, one-page message. But it's really getting in with the crystal and the crystal energy and connecting, and it's just so clean and beautiful. Amethyst, ruby. I mean, you can just lose yourself. Moonshine. So I just find this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And yeah, you can lose yourself. So I don't want to spend so much time on one deck, but rose quartz. I mean, how gorgeous. Look at that labradorite, so beautiful. Oh, what's this one? Azurite. Yeah, you could fluorite. Love fluorite. It's right in behind me actually. Gold, selenite. The love of selenite is real. Aquamarine. You can lose yourself. So there are 44 cards in here to connect you to the crystals and the heart of the earth. The heart of the earth. What a beautiful way to put it, right? And then you go in the guidebook here, and it's going to have a black and white picture, like I said, and it will give you the message of the card, and it's really beautiful. So very easy to use, beautiful deck, and I love the backs of the cards. And that was the Crystal Oracle from Tony Salerno. Another deck. Wow, I didn't realize so many were from Rachel Charman. But this was the crystal reading cards. This has been out for a very long time. This is a larger deck. This is her tried and true, like it's been out a very long time. Real extensive guidebook in here. So that's 3 from her. Master Teacher, the little crystal wisdom inspiration, and this one. So she's really like the powerhouse of crystals. She really does a lot of decks all about crystals. This is such an extensive guidebook. You can learn so much in here. It will have the black and white picture, and it will, sexuality. It's going to go on Divine Temple, Master Teacher card. It will give you the crystal medicine. I love how she breaks it down. She always talks about crystal medicine, the crystal meaning, and the crystal oracle reading, the message from the crystal diva. So she always breaks it down like that. The same here and the same in the Master Teacher. So it's a very similar breakdown, and I love how she does that. The cards here are gorgeous. Let me show you the cards here. Sorry, there's so much here that... how many cards are in here? Embark on a journey to a deeper place of love and inspiration with the crystal reading cards. Helpful. 56 cards. Yes, the most powerful crystal. It's photos of the most powerful crystals in the world to be used as tools for personal transformation and healing. You can use it together to, gain energy from the crystals. You can use it. Okay. You can use it however you want, but this is literally 56 cards. So the backs of the cards also, they're very clean. I love it. And it looks like you're in it's crystals. You're in the crystals. These are all photos of the world's most powerful crystals. And here it will give you the crystal huge. Again, I love that. You're really connecting with the energy of the crystal manifestation. You can go in the guidebook for all the wonderful meanings. Awakening crystal, emotional healing, ruby, shine. I love this. Soul connection, crystal lovers, clear quartz, purification, life purpose, trust. You can lose yourself. Self-love. I mean, I love how huge it is. Patience, teacher, cycles. I won't go through all of it. Inner child. But you can really go crazy with this and connect. And the guidebook is extensive, so it will give you the crystal energy, the crystal healing, the crystal medicine, how you can connect, very similar to the master teacher. So this is the power of the crystals, the most powerful crystals here. And so it's just really beautiful to work with these crystals and have it all in your hands. Empowerment. And what I love about these crystal decks, you'll never be able to own all these crystals, all these different crystals. So we usually have like the basics, like the rose quartz, you have the selenite, you have the regular quartz, you have angel aura, you might have angelite, you might have, but these decks give you access to the connecting with the energy of all these crystals that you're never going to ever have in your possession. It's not possible to own all of them. So that is where, I really loved the access that these decks give you to connect with that energy. Spirit quartz, music, fertility. So beautiful. We'll end it there. You can go crazy. 56 cards. Again, it's from her crystal reading cards. And it will come with a I put it the wrong way, extensive guidebook, very thick. And you can learn a lot, and she'll connect you and walk you through the message and the medicine, the energy, the crystal medicine, crystal meaning, and the oracle reading, the message. To explore and expand upon. So you can really get lost in here. Okay, so this is the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading Cards. So another one on that level, when I think of crystal healing, I always think of Judy Hall. And I remember when I got this years ago, wow, I mean, I think I even popped a squat somewhere, didn't even wait to get home to go through it, because it's on a black backing. It's so extensive. Judy Hall, she's wrote books. This is 50 crystal cards for healing, self-understanding, divination, and it's just exquisite. I mean, it was like a gift to myself because it's silver over here. You always slide it out. It's such an extensive it was so calming I was reading the guidebook. Like, okay, I just want to show you. So there's so much information in here. So here, crystal vibrations, multidimensional suites. She goes in. You really learn a lot. Multidimensional variations, earthy. So she gives you almost the categories. Then she goes into depth about self-understanding, divination, the healing insight, the frequency, the chakra, the timing, the soul path. It's an encyclopedia of information for each crystal. Like, I don't even understand. I was reading it like a book. When I got it, I was reading it like a book. So I adore this. And in fact, I should whip it out more and use this even more. So 50 crystal cards in here. I loved, again, it was so clean. The back is silver, I love that. Silver, and silver gilding. When I say it's so clean, it was so clean. It was jewelry. It was like a crystal jewelry deck for me. Okay, 50 cards. And this is all for your crystal keys. It's your crystal keys to healing, soul guidance, and self-understanding, Judy Hall. Okay, here it's big again. And you have turquoise. You're going to want to go in the guidebook. It's all in there. She's going to give you everything about this crystal to connect with this energy, work with this energy. Herkimer diamond. I remember reading somewhere she didn't want it to have anything taken away from the energy. That's why it was like this. So you can really connect. Amethyst. And it's like it's there. It was the first deck before a lot of the other ones that I got. So it was the first deck that I got that was really close up, really connect with the energy of the crystal. It was like, it was there. So I remember the moment I got this deck. I do. I popped a squat. I lost myself for a while. And it's very interesting crystals in here. Some of them I didn't even know before. And like I said before, a lot of these crystals you're never going to own. So it gave you access to connect with that energy and also learn about some crystals that you've never heard of before in your life. And yeah, it was just really, really nirvana quartz. Just really, really beautiful. And I felt like I was taking a walk through the most exquisite crystal museum. Oh, rose quartz, beautiful. And yeah, just love it. I mean, if I could blink my eyes and be surrounded by the biggest crystals all around, I would be a very happy lady. Yep. Look at how gorgeous. So you could just lose yourself. It's like I felt like afterwards cleansed, relaxed, There's something about just exposing yourself to the crystals. You know how you feel if you're stressed out during your workday, you walk into a crystal shop, you come out a different person. It does its work without you even being conscious of it. That's what I feel. Like afterwards, I felt like a totally different person. Like I just came out of a spa. So yeah, so selenite, yes, you feel cleansed and calm, and yes, so this was 50 cards, the Crystal Wisdom Oracle, and like I said, in here, you could read it like a book. It's just so informational, and it's just so informational, and I love how it's like a gift box. It slides out, it has a little ribbon, it's all silver here, which you know I love, and it's just exquisite. I mean, it really was so well done. It was just so well done. It just set it apart. As it's knocking over, one of my all-time favorite, and another one I don't know how I came across, all-time favorite, I use this consistently, Crystal Connections message cards from Adam Barrett. 70 cards in here, 70 cards. You can use it right out of the box. What I adore about this, it's a magnetic closed box, but what I adore about this, it's all photographs, natural photo. It was right when I finished the Natural Oracle for Life, which, you know, I took pictures of and created the decks. You know, all the free spirit cards are pictures, right? Natural pictures. So that this was natural crystals in their element was magical to me. I was like, this is so up my alley. Oh my God. Yes, yes, yes. I absolutely adore this. And it was in my vein immediately. 70 cards. I used this ever since I bought it. 70 cards. So not gilded, and they're smaller. They're smaller for those that, I know a lot of people have smaller hands. This would be better. But these are all natural photographs of the crystal in natural environment, natural in nature. And I never saw a deck that was like that. Yeah, I never saw a deck before or after like that. So this is, I've never seen it. So the back will have the actual crystal here in the natural, a photograph in nature. Can't get better than that. Smoky quartz. So there's something about that already is you feel that. Rose quartz. So I just found that absolutely stunningly gorgeous. Now, then when you flip it over, it is this beautiful message from the crystal and real guidance. So I do readings with this, and it will connect with your energy and give you you ask, you know, what crystal wants to come through, and it's like, get organized, stay alert, embrace the changes, focus on moving in the new direction. And here's the affirmation: I embrace changes that leads me towards a better life. You cannot make this up. If you look at the channel, the last couple of readings is all about we're going to a better life, the steps to a better life, what we're doing. Yes, we're going. But yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. So these are huge. They're beautiful, natural crystals, photographs in nature. You can't ask for better. Wow, this really wanted to turn. What is this? And then you have pyrite. Okay, yes, yes. Stability is beneficial. Being objective, rational it's going to help you create prosperity. Yes, value and feel what you have. Get your life and health in order. Another thing about getting us in order: I choose to cooperate and work in harmony with the world around me. Yep, we're co-creating. We're creating that abundance. So anyway, that it just flipped over. So, but these are gorgeous, 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 gorgeous in the natural environment. So, and again, it's like some crystals that I love, peacock ore. You're never going to have. I am proud of the beautiful person I am. Yeah. Selenite. Oh, no. Spirit quartz. Spirit quartz. Let's just flip right here. My efforts are being supported by the universe. My dreams manifest into reality before my eyes. So lovely what wanted to come out for us. Anyway, I adore this deck, Lapis Lazuli. So this I use ever since I got it. So there's 70 crystals in here. And so some of these you're never going to own. You're never going to see. You're never going to. And look how beautiful and stunning in their photographs of real crystals in their natural environments. And yeah, I mean, I just find that exquisite, exquisite, exquisite. That's on the cover, Larimar. What does Larimar say? I'm just curious because it's on the cover. So I surrender to go with the abundant flow of the universe. You get the message? Yeah. Don't force and control things. Go with the flow. We got that before. We're in concert with the universe. We literally had go with the flow. So anyway, this is Crystal Connection Oracle card. It looks like this. Adam Barrett. There's no guidebook. Don't need it. It's all on the backs of the cards. Natural photographs in their element. I mean, I was just like, oh, this is like my personal crystal deck. That I couldn't ask for more. A deck that came out pretty recent in the last couple of years. I know Laura, shout out to you. You love when I use these in the crystal readings. Precious gems, that they look at us as a precious gem here, was always a consistent message. This is a really pretty deck from Maxine Gadd. Yes, and so how many cards are in here? And I just on the side, I mean, I don't know if that's the intention, but I always get, they look at us like a jewel here. How many cards are in here? Hello, I have no idea, but she created, this is beautiful artist, renowned artist, beloved artist. How many cards? How many cards? How many cards? 40. Okay, so really beautiful. And I want to show you these cards. I do believe there are 40 cards in here. It does come with a guidebook. And let's see. Yeah, she designed all these. It's really beautiful. Fine art. Yeah, it's really beautiful. Black and white picture. And you're going to get, I love affirmations. Meaningful dreams, green jade. And you'll get the affirmation. My body, mind, and spirit are balanced. I understand the symbols in my dreams and their messages. My guides speak to me as I sleep. And good luck is with me. We all need that. Rejuvenation. Yeah, so let me show you the cards. I do believe there are 40 cards. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, it ends with 40. So yeah, 40 cards, engagement, zebra. Yeah, 40 cards in here. Okay, so you go in the guidebook for the expanded meanings, and this is the backs of the cards. I love the backs of the cards. It looks like a jeweled doorway to me or something. I just thought the backs of the cards were exquisite. I could see the rose quartz, and I just love the backs of the cards. This bejeweled crystal backing. I adore beautiful backs of cards. And so everything is a face. Like you are the crystal. Like this is bloodstone, so this is protection, I believe. Some of they're really beautiful. Dalmatian stone, insecurities, I think it says. Just the writing is just a little small, only because I'm looking through the camera, not direct. Meaningful dreams. This is green jade. So it's all beautiful faces and crystals, and you as the crystal, the energy of the crystal. Good fortune. I could see that through the card. Good fortune. It's a running theme. Blessing us with that joyfulness. But I love these. Oh, here's the rose quartz. Yes, yes, yes. Love and compassion, love and compassion. So you can lose yourself in here. And I love how even out here is like the stone colors. I know that's so, you know, I don't know why I'm mentioning that, but I did notice that when I used the deck. Angel aura communication. I love angel aura. So I love this deck. It was like the first one with faces, and you're inhabiting the energy of that crystal in a sense. So whenever I do readings with these cards, I'm always thinking, what is the energy of the crystal that we're supposed to inhabit at this time? Like you are the precious gem here. So that's how I was always guided to use this deck in a way when I do a reading. And then I use other crystal oracle decks to support what comes out and just build from there. Clarity and compromise. And yeah, it's just so bold. It's like such bold, beautiful crystal gems, crystal gems. Yeah, you get lost in this. So beautiful. So 40 cards, and you could just get lost in this. And I love this one the best. Ruby, self-actualization. I love this one with the little heart tattoo on her face. Okay, so we're going to end it with that. Precious Gems, Maxine Gadd. And yeah, this is a beautiful 40 cards in here. What did I leave out? Old ones that I have, Crystal Angels. I think it was one of the last decks that Doreen Virtue did. So Crystal Angels, I still use to this day, 44 cards, Crystal Angels. So I love the backs of the cards so much. And are they gilded? No, they're not gilded. There is a guidebook. You're not going to even need the guidebook, but it is a black and white picture. Malachite. Again, prosperity. This message wants to come through about abundance, I gotta say. So you're going to get about a paragraph message with the black and white picture. There are 44 cards in here. This might be out of print. I don't know. And maybe you can find it elsewhere, or maybe they'll re-release it, but it will not have her name on there anymore. But I remember when this came out, and it was when she was ending her oracle decks, and I use all her decks still for the most part. I still like them. I still use them. They're accurate. Be gentle with yourself. And so here you're going to have the name and the crystal, and you have been going through a lot and need some time to heal and recover will be the message. So you don't need the guidebook. Natural beauty, authenticity. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive and lovable. Yes, yes, yes. Inside and out. I love angelic images, so that's why I think I still love all of Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, you know, what they did together, because that's what got me into cards in the first place when I was a teenager. I mean, we're going back decades now, but it wasn't so much the Rider-Waite-Smith. I always say this on my channel. It was when there were angel decks and archangel decks, because I got spirit messages first as a kid. And so if it didn't resonate with that, I wasn't gravitating to that. So was I gravitating to Tarot Oracle? No, I was getting it directly. And then when I saw cards that were reflecting like the tone that I was getting outside of myself, then I purchased. So that's how it worked for me. Everybody's different. But so that's why I still hold on to the Doreen Virtues and the Radley Valentines, because it wasn't until it was in the vein of angels, archangels, spirit guides, that vein that I was receiving, that I could correlate the two, then I was open to it. Does that make sense? Because otherwise, I didn't really. Life lessons, interesting. I was going on about that when I talked about my life lesson. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You're guided to be bold and share your bigger than life. Yeah, bigger life side to the world. And everything's very angelic, of course, when it comes to these decks. Anything with Doreen Virtue or Radley Valentine. But I love that the angel with the crystal. And even though they're not natural crystals, these are obviously illustrated. I guess I like the angel. It's crystal angels. So I like that. Revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel love for who you truly are. And so it's really, really beautiful. So I won't read all of them. But as you'll see, you get lost because everything is huge wings and it's all angels, and tying it in with the crystals. Diamond. Value your self-worth. You can't make this up. You are God's precious gem. What did I just say? Whenever I use this deck, I always get, you are the precious gem here. And so that's why when I do readings, I convey it in that way. You are the precious gem here. Like, that's how they view you. So you value your self-worth, which is a huge lesson personally for myself, and probably a lot that are watching here. We tend to undervalue ourselves, and they're always reminding ourselves, no, you are a precious gem here. Know your worth. They're always validating your worth. Absolutely. 44 cards in here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, it's an old deck. I don't know if it's out of print or not. I don't know. But it is included in here. One of my favorite decks, and God knows, Alana Fairchild has done a gazillion Oracle decks, but I swear when she did this one, I was like, this might have been my favorite one from her. This was the Crystal Mandala Oracle. Channel the power of heaven and earth. Okay, first of all, you want to go in the guidebooks of Alana Fairchild because it's like channeled messages. It doesn't matter. It's a book, right? Her guidebooks are books. Whatever deck you get from her, you're going to want to read because it's like a channeled message, and it's going to go on for pages. It's going to give you Ascended Master associated with that, the mandala, with the crystal mandala, and a huge channeled message, and the healing process associated with it. You're going to want to go in there and even, and look, and the affirmation, I express my purpose, positive, presence, perfection. I mean, it's deep. It takes you there and back, right? Crystal Mandala Oracle. That's what this is. And I've had this for a very long time. Channel the power of heaven and earth. Definitely one of my favorites from her. So the backs will be this. And yeah, I mean, it's just really beautiful. So they're all crystal mandalas. And it says Ascended Master Elmoria and Blue Star Sapphire, Higher Will. Yes, and you're going to want to go in the guidebook as you look at this, and it's going to be a whole channeled message. So everything is just a beautiful crystal mandala from word to world. Yeah, and it will give you the crystal, like Moss Agate with Ascended Master and Sacred Ecosystem. So it is deep. I don't know what else to tell you. Grace for the grand gesture. I mean, some of it just melts your heart and makes your eyes tear up at the same time. it's just gorgeous. So it's taking those crystals, making a mandala, connecting it with, again, ascended masters or archangels. So I love that connection. Just like it says here, the divine and crystal connection, the vibration, the two together. That's why this is one of my all-time faves too. I just find that really, really powerful. So it shall be, already there is value, empowered service, rest. It almost looks like a cradle. You could see what you want in these. Descending power, karmic grace. Look at that, her golden grace. I mean, it's just so pretty. I'll end it there, but that's Alana Fairchild, Krista Mandala guidebook, and it's just really exquisite. I mean, you're going to want to go in the guidebook. There are 54 cards in here featuring artwork by Jane Marin. It's really beautiful. It's encoded with crystal frequencies and the high vibrational energy, yes, of angels, our ascended masters and goddesses, to empower you to channel the divine healing power of heaven and earth. So it's just really, really beautiful. I can't say enough. Okay, and the last ones that I want to say that were tried and true, she has a gazillion of these, the gemstone decks, Margaret Ann Limbaugh. Now, I had these a very, very long time. I couldn't decide at the time. I remember I bought so I bought all three at once. Angels, Archangels, Masters. I used to do readings with all three, and they're all the same format. So I'll show you the Archangels, right? So each one is the same but different messages, but it's the same format, and there's no guidebook. And what happens is, here are the crystals, and these are going to be the Archangel messages here. Like, what do you feel right now is here? Do you have an affinity? It's going to give you a message here. And then lengthy, who is the archangel associated and what is their message? So I use this all the time when I first got it. The angels, archangels, and the masters, mystics, and saints. And you can use together, you can use one deck, but it's so in depth. I mean, it gives you, have you wanted to do something creative? Are you feeling artistic? It's going to give you the energy of the crystal. And here is the archangel message supporting that. Archangel Gabriel. I relax my body, mind, and spirit to meditate regularly. Great ideas are constantly flowing into my mind. It is fulfilling to flow through on creative thoughts and manifest my reality. I take enthusiastic action. I am productive. And that's the archangel that's supporting that crystal, that energy. So it's infusing you. So I love things that are combined with that. It just amps up the energy of the crystal, and you can soak it in and carry it with you, right? It changes your energy. So I've used these decks consistently. I've had these many years, and I use it all together. And I just find it's very on point. You're going to find it eerily on point. What's really interesting, when I used all three together, it would be piggybacking on each other. I would do the angels. It was saying one thing. The archangels are doubling down. And then the masters, mystics, and saints were giving the explanation marks. So I use them. And I love their big crystals. You connect with the crystals. And it was just very deep. And I love that it's a similar formula on each of those decks. It's the same thing. So it blends, it works together. It has all the archangels. See, the crystal on one side, archangel on the other. Here's the archangels. They're all included. It's so beautiful. Herkimer diamond. Again, Gabriel wants to come through. I think it's the work that we're doing to create more right now. You're getting a lot of assistance. My dreams are filled with ideas and inspiration. I awaken with a clear memory of my dreams and easily interpret them. The insights I receive from dreams bring clarity and understanding to my life. You're getting a lot of assistance right now with manifesting, creating more. That's just what's popping out. We're just even showing these crystal decks. But yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong. And I love the pictures. And again, there's something about the crystal, the guidance, and then the backing. Archangel Michael will read this and we'll end it. I am a clear channel of love, light, and well-being. All is well in my life. I have great mental clarity, balanced emotions, and financial abundance. Again, all of my heart's desires are realized now. The way is always evident and effortless. We had go with the flow. So you have this support. Clear, you are a clear channel of love, light, and well-being. All is well in my life. I have great mental clarity, balanced emotions, and financial abundance. All of my heart's desires are realized now. The way is always evident and effortless. I love that. Okay, we're going to end it there. That was lovely. Okay, so yeah, I mean, the crystals, I can't get enough. Real crystals, crystal decks, you can't go wrong. This was the angels, archangels, gemstones and guardian cards. This is from Margaret Ann Lemboud. She also has, I think, one with animals as well. Yes, but it's all the same format, and you can't go wrong. Had these for many years. So we just went through 14 decks. This is the latest update. If you wanted to see the older video, I'll put the link in the description box, along with, you know, where you can find all these decks. And yeah, enjoy your real crystals, enjoy crystal oracle cards, enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care. Bye-bye.